Hi, I'm Miss Dolly and this is my first online recipe tutorial. I'm going to be doing a Rachel Khoo recipe because I just got the book, which I did a review previously. I thought what I'd do is I would do a recipe just to see what the book's really like and if the food's any good. So this is my special birthday meal today. So I'm doing duck with fizzy on it, orange, which is, excuse my French because I'm not really good at French. It's canal à la orangina. Is that okay? Anyway, so what I'm going to do is the first part of the recipe, which is to marinate the duck. So let's get started. Okay, so chopping board, Mr. Kniffy. You'll need 1 orange. You'll also need grater, cumin powder, 4 duck legs, ooh, it's very posh, and olive oil and salt. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take off the orange zest, but be careful you don't zest it too much because otherwise you get the white bit and it's quite bitter. So yeah, so I'm just gonna sort this out. It's a bit blunt actually. Oh, I need to get a new one then. So it's all around the orange. So you don't want it to get to the white bit because it's really bitter and not very nice. So yes. So I decided to do this recipe because I have a bit of a phobia about sort of fruit with savoury food. I don't know why, since I was a kid, the thought of like pineapple, ham and things like that used to make me feel really ill. So I thought this is a great recipe and actually quite fun because she uses fizzy pot orange for the sauce, which is pretty, well, I thought it was pretty cool. So let's hope it's going to taste nice. So we're going to do this. Hurry up, Dolly. Should have done this before I started my video. Sorry, this is boring. I think that should be enough. So, yes, I think that's enough. So, next what you want to do is try and get all this off your grater. So that's all now on the chopping board. So that is now going to go in with the duck. So you just push that in. Let's move this bowl over. Stand next to the kettle. In with the duck. Alright. And what we want to do, cut the orange in half. And we're just going to pour all the orange over the duck. I don't have one of those fancy things. I think, you know, this is good enough for my nan. It's good enough for me. So, try and get all the lovely juice out. And I believe she says the juice. So that's the whole orange. I hope this is not too quiet, but this is going to be quite a long tutorial because I've got to do the next part of the next part, which you'll see later. And then tonight, me and Dan, my boyfriend, will be eating this for my birthday meal with a nice bottle of non-alcoholic wine, Chardonnay actually, which should be quite funny. Okay, so let me just quickly wash my hands. And she's back. And all you want now is a drizzle. Oh no, we want a bit of cumin first, and I think she says, so I'm reading this off the recipe now, half a teaspoon, so it's half a teaspoon, which you can measure out fairly easily. That's enough. Drizzle of olive oil, get out olive oil. And Popeye. Just get that one in, nice. And some sea salt. All that round, some nice seasoning, and basically that is your marinade. Don't want my hair to go in that, that's not very hygienic, is it? So now what we want to do that is leave it for a minimum of an hour, or overnight preferably, but I don't have the time today, so I'm going to leave it till about 6-7 o'clock tonight, and I will show you the next step of the recipe. So thank you, Rachel Khoo. See you in a bit. Hi, I'm back. It's Miss Dolly, and this is the next stage of duck with fizzy orange. What we're going to do now is we're going to put our duck legs in the oven. So, right, we've got 4 duck legs in here. I've washed my hands. So we just lay them in a baking dish like so. Get them, they've all got their own bit of room. And we've got some lovely marinade, and I don't really want to waste it, so I'm going to pour that over the duck like so. And this goes into a preheated oven at 170 degrees for 1 hour. And Rachel suggests that halfway through cooking you baste the duck legs so they get nice and flavoursome. So yeah, that's the next part, and I will be back in about half an hour to do the sauce. So thank you very much. So the duck is out of the oven, we're halfway through now, and I'm just going to quickly baste the duck. Juices from the bottom of the pan, lift it up and just pour it over the top. Sorry I won't show you, but I don't think you want a shaky camera hand. So smooth them around. It's perfect. Now then we can move on to the sauce. So let me just put these back in the oven, like so, therefore I don't drop it. On they go. Right, ooh, glasses are steamed up. Now we're going to move on to the sauce. So basically you want 100 ml of fizzy orange pop. You want 2 tablespoons of Cointreau, a pinch of salt, red wine vinegar, teaspoon, and orange segments from 4 oranges. Now I've only done about 3, and I cut them quite small because I've explained earlier my phobia for food. So anyway, let's get started. Oh, and just to add, I haven't put in Cointreau because I don't drink, neither does my boyfriend. So this is just an example of how we can adapt recipes to suit our own lifestyles and things that I've been talking about on my blog. So let's get started. I've got myself my pan, and we want that on a fairly high heat. So, right, and I've got 100 ml of fizzy pop in here. I've got my small orange segments, and I've got my red wine vinegar. Salt's over there. That's grease on my book. Oh dear. Right. So that pan is now getting hot. So what we'll do is get nice and hot now. So what we want to do, it's generally 15 minutes before serving. I'm going to do it now because my duck is almost done. My oven cooks quite quickly. So the instructions are 15 minutes before serving. Pour the fizzy orange and Cointreau into a large frying pan. Place on a high heat and simmer until reduced by half, which is really important. Stir in the salt and wine vinegar before adding the orange segments and simmer for a further 5 minutes. And obviously you're going to have serve this over the top of your duck as, you know, like a dressing or, well, sauce. And she says, Rachel says that this is perfect with watercress sort of salad. I'm doing it with little roasted potatoes for my boyfriend, and I'm going to serve it with a side salad. So anyway, that should be hot now. So we pour that in there, which is fizzing away nicely. So we want to heat that up really quickly and heat it up. So that's bubbling away nicely. I guess we're going to want a spoon in the moment. Put that in. And yes, so let that simmer now, reduce by half. When it's reduced by half, add in the wine vinegar, the red wine vinegar, and the salt and the segments, and then simmer for 5 minutes and then serve it over your duck. And the next stage is to be dishing up. So all you want to do is you want to place all your duck on a plate nice and elegantly with your side salad or your little spuddlies, whatever you want to do, and pour this sauce over the top. So, and I will show you before I serve it the thickness of my sauce and you can see what it looks like. So, okay. So I'm plating up now. So we're going to add all the little elements together. I've got my little roasties here. So I'm just going to pop them in there. So now we're going to get our beautiful duck legs. You can see that there. And I've arranged a salad on the plate. So I'm just going to lie that duck leg like so. Get this big on here. Like that one. Like that. Do the same with this one. Just lie that over the salad. Oh, very hot. So let's put that on the top. Now we're going to get our orange sauce. You can see that there. Like that. So we're going to get a spoon. Find a spoon. Sorry, this is a bit disorganised. And we're just going to drizzle this duck sauce all over this beautiful duck. Do all the orange segment down like so. And there we have it. Duck à l'orange. So if you can see that. Oh, not very well. Alright. And that's it. Simple, but hopefully very, very tasty.